So consequently, if I turn to a chapter, 91, consider this to be part of a whole series of chapters that are saying essentially the same thing. The book of Psalms can be divided into 5 different books. And chapter 91 is in book number 4. It's there with several others. And what they're trying to do is speak to a condition. A condition. All right, what was the condition? Well, you see, the people who read Psalms, and we're talking about the people of the Jewish faith tradition, the people who read the book of Psalms and who sung the songs, at this particular one, 91, they were in trouble. They were in trouble because, see, there was a whole group of folks out there who were enterprising entrepreneurs. And they said, you got trouble? I got the cure. They say, you know what is causing your trouble is demons. Demons are causing your problems, but I got every single antidote to every single demon you can come up with right here. So they were pitching, you hear this? They were selling their goods, just like you would turn on TV and you would say, if I watched every commercial, I would feel really bad about myself. Because every commercial is aimed at getting you to be better. You have to be better if you use this product. Well, think about that. Think about all of this going on and folks are saying demons. I got demon. If you got, hey, you got worry, that's the worry demon. I got it right here. I got the antidote for it. Oh, you got sadness? Oh, that's the sadness demon. Come on, take a little bit of this. A little hit will do you well. So we got that kind of conversation flowing, and people who understood where it really began in the ancient tradition, the old ways, and they said, we have to remind folks, even though we are in this place that is giving us a whole lot of, you're not as good as you could be. We have to remember where we came from, what our faith tradition is centered on. And so, Brother Randy, what's that, those first 2 verses, what do they say?
You who live in the shelter of the Most High, to abide in the shadow of the Almighty, will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust.
You hear that? That's an introduction. This is a meditation. This is a poem. This is something said to people who are very busy, who are going about their lives, living them fully. You understand what I'm saying, church? They sound like people kind of like us, who have so much on our plates. We don't really have time to take time outs. But this is summertime, church. And summertime means that we can take the time. We can be a little bit more relaxed. We can sit back a little bit and reflect on the summer rain and remember who we are. You see, you who dwell in the shelter of the Most High. See, you didn't have to go anywhere to get there. You already are there. You have been very busy doing what you need to be doing. We understand as Unitarians that part of our faith tradition is about activity, social justice. And we say social justice with a sense of commitment. We stand on the side of love. And we stand for those who love, whether they are gay, lesbian, bisexual, and transgender, whether they are immigrants to this country, whether they are the dispossessed in this country or anywhere else. We stand on the side of those who love, those who say all I want to do is establish a place where I can build my home, where I can get my companion and find a place to live. That's all I want to do. We stand on their side. And so that means activity, church. That means that we are socially committed to responsible justice. We are not standing by on the sidelines wondering what to do. We know what to do. And now there comes a time, though, where no matter how active you are, you must take moments of meditation. In our whole church service, every worship service has a point in there where we meditate, where we pause, we sit back. And what do we do when we're doing this? We are reminding ourselves who we are. Because we have such busy lives, it is important to remind ourselves. You who dwell in the shelter of the Most High, you're already in a refuge. You already have the answer to these potions, these worries that you have. You don't need to go out and buy the potion from that guy or that guy. Or believe this fallacy that says all you have to do is pull the rooster or the donkey and things will change. All my political friends know what I'm talking about. No, you don't need all those kinds of things that say, this is it. If you just pass this bill, if you just make this call, if you just take this sign, if you just make this call, it's going to happen. I'm not saying don't do those things in its time. But even Dr. Martin Luther King, the celebrated civil rights activist and human rights activist, even Dr. King said, we have to pray. We have to give ourselves the fuel to get up to do the things we need to do. Do you hear what I'm saying, church? You can't do it just on your commitment to the right way. You need to be filled up. You need to have that flow, that presence. You see, before you can be a presence, you have to have the presence. You hear me, church? I'm not talking about some mumbo jumbo stuff here. I'm not talking about some quick fix here. I'm talking about spiritual vitality. You have to realize whether it is through meditation, whether it's through prayer, whether it's through poetry, or whether it's through walking and talking with your God. You have to realize that you are not alone. You are part of a great cosmic adventure that has at its bottom line beauty, love, sustaining love. So the psalmist addressed the busy people. The psalmist says, let me get your attention. Now, Brother Randy, what does that third and fourth verse say?
For he will deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the deadly pestilence. He will cover you with his pinions, and under his wings you will find refuge.